Yo, what is up guys? It is Bungee here and welcome back to a brand new video series. Today we are here in Minecraft Hardcore, as you can probably tell from the title and thumbnail. I'm planning to have a lot of fun in this world and series, and I think you guys are going to have a lot of fun watching it, and maybe we'll add some friends in a little bit later. So let's see how long we can survive. I have some pretty big goals for this series. Beating the game without dying would be a great one. And we're gonna, like I said, we might invite some friends on a little bit later on into the series, just so they can have their own series as well. Maybe make it a server. I think that could be pretty cool. But yeah, so we're just gonna have a lot of fun. It'll be just like a brand new Minecraft Let's Play, except it's a hardcore world. So don't die. That is the biggest goal here. And I suck at not dying, so we'll see. Like, that cow behind me could probably kill me by knocking me off a cliff. And you know what? It would probably do it too. So, right, yeah. Alright guys, so let's get a little bit kitted up. I'm going to go get some basic tools and resources. And then we'll start working on a mining session after that, I suppose. Get a little, maybe space scouted out on where I want my base. That looks like a nice little spot over there. I'm also on top of that mountain. Could be pretty cool. So we'll see how it goes. And yeah, see you guys then. Alright guys, so we have pretty much a good little basic area set up and going. We have some basic tools. We have copper smelting in the furnace for some armor. And then once this is done and I get on my armor, I'm going to go down into the mines. And I'm just going to pretty much try to get a full set of iron tools and all kinds of goodies like that. Today's plans for this episode, I would like to have my starter base finished or near finished. I would like to have fully enchanted tools and armor, whether that be all diamond or most diamond. I would like to have a significant portion diamond. That might be pretty much it for this episode. Just getting the world set up and ready. Next episode, I would like to get villagers, but we're going to have to explore. And then I want to have the game beat by episode 5. So, a lot of ambitious plans. I know. Calm down, everybody. Let's just go to sleep. I'll see you guys after the mining session. Yo guys, so the super fast time-lapse chat is back, and I just wanted to talk to you guys about some big upcoming plans for this series that I want to do. Like I said, beating the game without dying would be great, and being able to continue this series for a couple months would be awesome, but knowing me, that might not happen. Biggest plans would be, beat a trial chamber, beat a dragon, get a beacon, and just build a cool city. And we're gonna invite some friends on. We might have a special guest joining us even next episode. You'll have to wait and see for that. And make it a little fun server, so I have some friends in it. We can all build a town together. I want to build a giant city with giant houses, giant bases, and just make this as professional and fun as possible. So if you guys are excited for this, do let me know in the comments down below. But let's get back into this episode. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, about an hour later of mining, this is all of the resources that we have gathered. It's not a lot, and I did a lot of strip mining, and, well, I couldn't really find any big caves, so that's all I was stuck with was strip mining, and strip mining sucks. Ever since 1.17 and 1.18, finding anything has been ridiculously difficult, but we did manage to get 14 diamonds, which is going to definitely help us a lot on the progress. I think I'm going to actually get an diamond pickaxe here in a second, and then once we do that, I think what is next on the agenda is to scout out a good area to build our base. Now, this is going to be the mine. I'm going to build a giant, building over this that will make it known that it's the mine. So maybe like a little, realistic IRL mine shaft entrance or something.
As a child, I yearned for the mines.
And then I think I kind of want to have my base over there. We got to explore it yet. But I'm also thinking on top of that mountain could be cool. we'll need to do a lot of exploring. So that's what's next on the to-dos. Alright guys, I think that where that flower is where I want to go look for my base. All the way over there. Ooh, that is far. Double zoom is kind of crazy. Alright, so we're going to make our way over. I'm hoping there's a village nearby. Is there a village that way? No, I think that's just an island. Yeah, a village would be excellent so we can get ourselves sorted up with some trading and early game stuff like that. I definitely want to have trading, or at least some sort of basic trading set up and ready by next episode. So I don't know how that's going to work, but we're gonna see what we can do on the line of that. I think this could be a nice little spot to build our base, right on this little hill off the coast of the water. I think that could be really cool. So I'm going to work on flattening some of this area out, getting it looking somewhat terraformed and nice, hoping the animals don't despawn. I'll probably build some fences, put them in, and I'll see you guys back once I get somewhat of a platform started to be able to build our base on. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, this whole area has been terraformed over here. I have no idea what I want to do for my base. I know I want it to be some sort of nice house, but also be something cool with some different like themes in there of different block palettes and stuff. I want it to look pretty cool. So I don't really know what I'm going to do, so I'm going to hop into a creative testing world, and I'm going to build a little base and see if I like it. Okay guys, so I have built my starter house. I think it's really cool. I like it a lot. It's this like wood style house with leaves all around it, stone bricks and glass at the top. We have birch, oak, and jungle available to us nearby. So I have the different types of wood together with the different types of leaves. But basically, you'd go in through the vines, through the trapdoors, into this nice little house. Now this house is going to be really nice looking, so that's why it looks like this. I added a bunch of texture in the floor, something I never really ever do, but I decided to add texture and throw some different block schemes in there, and I really like the way this turned out. With the tuff, the chiseled stuff, and all the other blocks in between. I think it looks really nice. Now, over here is our super smelter, which we'll get to in a second. So, more on the outside of the base. This is pretty much it. It looks pretty good. I haven't mirrored all the way around, you know. Vines hanging everywhere because, like, why not? I might add some vines on the windows. I am not sure. Now, so you come in here, right? This is where I'm going to keep maybe an ender chest. I might move my bed down here even. And just some other stuff like that. I will probably build a basement to this place. And going up the ladder, we enter the storage room. This has chests with all kinds of stuff. Barrels will store all of our stuff. And our super smelter system. I have to write this stuff here because I forgot, and I screwed it up twice. So fuel's on the bottom, the stuff's on the top, smelts it all through, and it goes into that chest and hopper that I showed you all downstairs. More storage over here, and then, of course, the master bedroom, you know, for the Big E. I need 3 beds, you know. Going up to the attic, I got this nice little attic room in here with the smithing table as needed, brewing stands, cauldrons, and different stuff like that. Where here we have our enchantment setup, and then just windows really to look out of. I think this house turned out very nice, and if you guys have any tips, do let me know in the comments. Something you might want to see inside, inside of the house. I think it looks really cool. I do like the copper lanterns. I think those look pretty sick. But yeah, so now comes the really fun part. This took me about 2 hours-ish to build in the creative world. Because I was designing, I was planning, doing all the fun stuff. And now comes the part of actually gathering all of the resources that we need for this build. And let me tell you guys, when I say this might not look like much, but there's a lot of it. This is going to take me quite a long time, especially even getting the wood alone. This is going to be a big project, especially for episode 1. So, everyone, get your popcorn, get your drinks, your soda pop, whatever you're going to be enjoying, and enjoy this great big time lapse of me building this on Hardcore World. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it is finally finished. The house is complete. The only thing left to do really for this episode is to put some interior stuff down here, some furnaces, maybe a chest dotted down here. I do need to get the enchantment table and lanterns up here in the roof going, and just a little chest and stuff for lapis. And I guess after we get the bookshelves and the enchantment table and some of this interior area decorated, I think that's gonna honestly be it for this episode. This has been a really big fun one to make, so let's get that stuff going. Got the diamonds, got the obsidian, oh yeah. Alright, and we got the books. Putting all of this together gives us the enchantment table, oh yeah.
Oh yeah!
Alright guys, it's enchantment time. So, let's do our pickaxe first, I guess. Efficiency or unbreaking. Honestly, I'm going to put unbreaking on it because, yeah, I mean, these are, these aren't the best enchants, but, like, it's our first episode. Efficiency 2 on the axe, that's pretty good. Let's get this shovel going because we're going to use that a lot in the next episode. Ooh, and efficiency 2. Let's get our boots, let's get our pants going. Protection 1. Oh yeah. We are looking good. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah!
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I think that's gonna just about do it for this episode. I know we don't have full iron or diamond armor, but we do have enchants. So that was one of the big things. But thank you guys for watching. If you guys did enjoy, be sure to let me know down in the comments section. And let me know if you guys have any ideas for some cool farms that I could build in the next episode. The next episode is going to be the farm one. So, we're going to get our iron farm, if we can find a village, chicken farm, egg farm, all the essential farms that we're going to need to survive. We might even make an auto sugarcane farm. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye-bye, everybody.